Hi everyone, welcome to the 6th World History on One Page video. Here again is the planet, and we are heading this time to the continent of North America. Here we have Canada in the WHOOP project. Canada was originally New France, made up of Alberta, Ontario and Quebec. You can see the Canadian administrations column going down to circa 2275 BC. We have Canadian Indigenous people down to Lansing Meadow settlement in Newfoundland. The Iroquois Confederacy from 1142 to 1722 to the founding of Canada in 1535. Then we have the Six Nations Confederacy from 1723, and then Canada coming under British rule from 1763. From there we can come down to the date most Americans are familiar with, 1776. If we go across to Massachusetts, we will see that the American Revolutionary War has been going on for a year. That was 1775, and that war will end by 1783. We can see the 4th of July, 1776, the Founding Fathers adopting the Declaration of Independence. And the Washington, D.C. column will list the presidential administration, starting with General George Washington on April 30th, 1789 at 10 a.m. On a point of specification, this first inauguration occurred at Ground Zero in New York City, since in 1789 Washington, the District of Columbia, had yet to be named. There's more details on that in Rabbi Jonathan Cahn's The Harbinger. Rabbi Cahn also has a fascinating study on how the Pergamon throne of Satan, referred to in the book of Revelation, relates to the events of the Nazi and communist administrations from the excavation of that altar in the year 1878 in Pergamon. And should we want to follow the US presidential administrations, we can do so all the way down to today, September the 2nd, 2019, President Donald Trump's administration. You will see that September the 2nd is, according to the Hebrew calendar, the 2nd of Elul, 5779. As you probably know, the Hebrew calendar came first, then the Gregorian calendar. The Hebrew year can be related to the Gregorian year like this. Since we are currently in September, we are at this point Elul, and next we will be going into the month of Av. Differences between the calendars is Gregorian calendar is a solar calendar and the Hebrew calendar is a lunar calendar. So getting back to America, when we are detailing specific issues such as the causes of the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, for example, we can search with find, that's Control F, type in attack on Pearl Harbor. We can see that Joseph Grew is the first mention of this. If you say find next, we will see that the first real warning of the attack came in January of 1941 at a cocktail party attended by the then United States Ambassador to Japan, Ambassador Joseph Grew, who heard about the attack, and that YouTube link at the bottom of the entry will take you to the entire Torah documentary for more details on that. So the accuracy of searching for the years has improved from the introductory video. Relating to the accuracy, if you search for 1582 space DEC for December, you will find only the AD entry. Since BC dates are generally hazier in historical accuracy, history is not an exact science, as they say. However, if you ever get a chance to read Rabbi Jonathan Cahn's book, The Oracle, which I cannot recommend highly enough, you will see that the apparently random events of history coalesce into a far more ordered sequence of events. That is the best book I have read this year. That's all for now. Should you or any of your friends like this idea, membership to the project is currently $20. Membership will allow you to see the monthly updates from all of the members. I am also working on migrating the project to a smartphone interface, since most millennials and Gen Zs prefer the idea of phones rather than laptops and desktops. Once you become a member, you can also make $10 on successful referrals to your friends and colleagues. Please be sure to update me with their name, country and city location, email address or other social media details, and we will get you paid.